right a line, you go say before you make her. Cause matter man greed, man something for himself, yeah. Even la padida fambule still enrich themself, yeah. Put you up to God, now the fuck. Now you always they watch me back. Now you they make her they dance and they la-di-da, and they carry like that, yeah. Every day you feel up me back. That's just like a shower, you feel up me time. Now only you, Papa. I say now only you, I just for the time, yeah. But gently now we all make me take him. Well body now we all make me take him. If you believe you go receive him, say you go make him. Gently now we all make me take him. Nobody no go tell you. Say you go make am, money go fall on you. Or say October go fall on you. Now work go come for you. Say you go make am, marriage go fall on you.
It's been so long, I've left my family. Don't you worry, my coming home. here for sort out. Jeez, mass. With some serious bitter bologi. But ask for the crane, that way we don't slide so.
If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but it can't rank one. Rules for sure, got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, oh man, forget it. Who would've thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Beats, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Rules for sure, car leasing for every credit score. If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but I can't rank one. Wheels for sure, got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, oh man, forget it. Who would've thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Beats, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Wheels for sure, car leasing for every credit score.
Right, we're here. Okay, let me see where. Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, people. Right, that's right. Welcome to a very late special version of SALONE Beats. And if I don't join we for the last 1 hour, we don't play music for non-stop music for the last 1 hour. That's because if you're the one that say who side the presenter go, who side the presenter not been there, now because the presenter been there at the studio, but we been get a technical meeting, and as I can say to now, with thanks to God, I get the right kind of people them around me right now, and as anything we try to do on diaspora voices, we try to improve for make sure say una they feel better, una get a quality production where they come up from diaspora voices, and because if we don't move forward, una not go able for see a much more quality production. You know, as they can always say, Rome was not built in a day, no, and little drops of water makes a mighty ocean, and so on and so forth, with all the parables them or the phrases them on the quotes that we can go on. So yes, so today as soon as they think on they feel say well it's Wednesday, waiting DJ little they do na ya. So na the program na DJ Ish me own brother na in program when a SALONE Beats, but DJ Ish, as if you they follow up on DJ Ish na in Facebook page na social media, you know say currently they work very hard, they train very hard, because it gets a half marathon where they come up with like a trials, because we've got in blessing and Unayun support, and we all support again for take part in the London Marathon next year by God in power, and we pray say let God give the strength, the energy, the ability, the talent, and everything that is required for let it deliver and perform at the London Marathon. You know they go there for go compete with anybody, they go there for go compete for himself, and they go they represent NSPCC, where we all know about saying a children's charity. So if we see DJ Ish they try for raise also £2,500, about £2,500 for charity. So imagine if you now make a donation of £1, because I'll start at £1 as the minimum, and then 2,500 people them Selenium people, friends of Selenium people, then give one pound. That are the £2,200 exactly where it look for raise for the charity. And then anything we come on top, we go make that extra donation day towards the charities then we they support. We will all know say na Handicap Youth Development Association as SaLone, prostate cancer, breast cancer, and so on. So I there today because my brother actually asked me for covering program on a very special program. So if they join we, I know wale una feel say, oh, what's in the go on? Why little in the studio? Because we little in the studio because they represent me younger brother and also my business partner of Countdown. They train very hard. So just think about DJ issues however you did.
Remember, and you prayers continue for pray for him, and for let God give him all the blessings, all the strength, and all the talent for him to get through. And as soon as you know, most of the people that we don't approach me within the last 2 weeks and say, little you look okay, or you look your body fine, or someone will say you don't lose weight too. Well, but inside the lose weight, I still feel great, because as soon as you know DJs don't inspire me, don't motivate me over the years. But finally, inside this August this year, I myself take on the mantra for begin the run and jog, and I almost don't become as obsessed as him, or even more obsessed. But even though me not able to do the long distance as they do, it because I'm a long way from actually achieving that long distance day. Right now, me on battle, me on challenge now the 5K. They try to motivate me again, for encourage me. I don't say push me, because push now a very strong word. They give me all the confidence what I need for say next year. The Vitality 10K I can able for run am. And come to think about it, the way me training they go, I feel say I might be able to deliver, because if they follow me this Saturday we pass, so the past Saturday I won my first 5K under 25 minutes, and that's incredible. You understand, for somebody who just begin run just in August now start for one fully. And the last time where I take on proper exercise before August was more than 3 years ago. I been play football when I been work football with colleagues them, but I'm not with like, I would say maybe from the end of 2016 to now, and obviously actually put any physical exercise in the way where they put on so much. So it's really a massive transformation for me, self where I know even believe say I get that in me for push myself to such a level. So I give thanks to God Almighty for that, for able for actually for run. Obviously the professionals then they run this race a 5K, then go run within 17 minutes, 16 minutes, and so on. So if the professionals are running a 5K about 17 minutes, and me we just pick up the race, like the likes of Ishmael then go run, Ishmael go run a 5K, I think just about 17, 18 minutes, and they run 5K, which is incredible. Like that's belter, you know. But me they come now when I'm just an amateur, and they run 5K within 25 minutes. I think that's incredible. So if I put the work and I put the shifting, I put the discipline, I watch my diet pattern, we will talk about a little bit more. I know if you say I not go able for run the 10K. I go obviously for able for run the 10K. Easy way. So but there are certain things anyway need for be put in place, and with our blessings, with our support, as I can always say, why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see how the 10K is gonna come. But as I tell Ishmael, I say DJ Ish, no apply for me yet too. No apply for me yet, but give me till November and ending, and then we'll go see if I can able for run the 10K. But I'm happy. I feel good within myself. I'm not going to lie to nobody. I absolutely feel amazing within myself, and I can't complain. You know, there is a lot of people that we go on for able for do waiting with the do. So right now they can't. They find themselves in much more compromising positions, them compromising situations, them, and then we get our opportunity there. So I give thanks to God for the ability for able for actually do waiting God they deliver for me. So again, the only two I go on for share with tonight is the topic I want to talk about is SaLone Entertainment in history. You understand? It's because the reason why I want to talk about SaLone Entertainment in history is the fact that we all know this now October month. October na Black History Month, and Black History Month should be every day, every time of the year, every occasion, every weather, you know. So there should be no particular segment for Black History Month. There should be no particular session for Black History Month. Black History Month will happen any day of the week. But if the Waitman decide for say now October, then okay, fine. October 9 Black History Month. So as a result of that, me on Black History na 365 days a year. So Waitman, I know one day he didn't say White History Month. Why make with man we go say where you white history month? January in a white history month, February in a white history month. You know, so why wait man for come pigeon all we and say Black History Month now? So that means the only time where Black History Month matter for it become relevant across the UK or across the world. I don't even know if now whole one whole world situation and one whole world across the globe now then they celebrate Black History Month. Now only October. It's a daft idea. We're not for buying into that. I think say as black people then we accept into too many things too easily. We stigmatization, marginalization, you name it, and so on and so forth. It's easy for them with man come then tag we, then say this na Black History Month, or then say this na Black Monday, or then say this na Black, you know, and then we embrace it. You know, it's if now something like the carnival, you go say yes, carnival, that's a calendar event, you know. Than then a social event. Black History Month not for be just prevalent in October. Black History Month for matter every day. Me picking them, you picking them with an unborn at the side of the world here should have the opportunity, equal opportunity for letting them learn about Black History Month at any time of the day, any time of the year, any time of the month. Nobody not for marginalized. But we have gone into a situation that we as black people, it's easy when the white man say, oh no, we want to celebrate una Black History Month. You know, the place of work where they work, then get something where it's a government agenda anyway, when they say BAME, Black Asian and ethnic Black Asian and minority ethnic. Yeah, so they get a BAME community. Waiting at a BAME community. A BAME community now just for get the Black Asian minority and ethnic communities that will come together and do some things collectively for that reflects and benefits BAME people. BAME people, i.e. means if you're black, you're Asian, you're minority, or you're ethnic. Your ethnic background is not of Caucasian. So that's a very, very, very dangerous thing to do, if you ask me. That's asking to say that it's okay for you to identify yourself as you've been different. That means it's okay for you, for society, to look at you and say you are of a BAME community, you are of a BAME origin. So that means you're different. I don't hear about white Asian or white Caucasian minority ethnic. If you get them kind of community, then you promote their idea, you think that they go down very well? No, it not go down very well. So I think say now we get for take this role and take the significance out of this and say, you know what, we refuse for be marginalized, we refuse for be pigeonholed, we refuse for be told that we are of this minority. Hence the reason why my daughter, my children, my sons, they're all done born at the side of the world. You picking them so equally them for benefit fully to the same way where any English, white, whatever you want for call them, Scottish, Irish, Welsh way of a white skin for benefit for. They're not for look them and stigmatize them and say 1 month and 1 month only they can't teach you now about black history. And even that self when they can say they can teach you about black history, how much of it they get for share? How much of it they get for teach we picking them? What thing they really know? You know, we get a country where obviously we give thanks to God for being in the UK and for that, but we get a country where it's like the entire world lives in London, not just in England, because in London no reflects the whole of the United Kingdom. But London is a blessing. We're at one port, so you get united colors of Benetton, all kind nation, all kind tribe, all kind people, then they inside London. So when you look at the education system, how much of that then they actually able for celebrate and teach we picking them for empower them and educate them into about we history. You understand? They can't. They can only teach certain history because they're not able for deliver their own history them within their curriculum. But yet we have to take that responsibility for ensure say we pass on that education and that knowledge day to be picking them, make them become aware. How we can able to do that day? By doing the simple things. If not travel, they travel on holiday, you want to take you picking and go back home, and then take them go back home. Where you take them go back home, let them get involved, not in the gadgets, the tablets, them where they get or waiting in the fancy way then they do not inside of the world. You understand it? Don't worry about them having data. If data not in a salon, if internet no, let them get involved in the community activities. Let them be part of the household. Let them go to the yard. If they get big playground, let them go to let them utilize the resources the way they accessible to them to we country. Take them to the local museums or the national museums back in Sierra Leone, irrespective of whether it's good or bad. You understand now? Because I remember one of the key things anyways, stand and me picking the aid way and go salon last time was that the fact that somebody actually take them go to the National Museum. You understand? So when they go to the National Museum, they were fascinated. You know, one or two people that way don't go to the National Museum when an adult and go say, well, better to know than at the museum. No, to you as an adult, better to know than at the museum. So we picking them the cultural, the artifacts, the history, the rich knowledge where they go learn here, then value and pass that of the Western civilization history, because they feel more relatable to the Salonian culture and the Salonian history. So we need to make sure say we embark on passing their knowledge then they so we picking them, let them embrace history, let them embrace the culture, let them embrace waiting we get, you know, because you walk down the road and then you meet 10 wit man. Just walk down the road, meet 10 wit man, tell them, say, hey, you know what I mean? Abdul, where you from? And you say, I'm from Sierra Leone. And you say, oh, Sierra Leone. Is that where the war was? You understand? Say, yeah. That's where you recently had the Ebola, isn't it? You say, yeah. That's all they know. The largest part of them, that's all they know. The war, the Ebola. The war, the Ebola. The one that will get small knowledge will tell you blood diamond. Then go far. Then go add the one more thing and say blood diamond. You understand? So that's all they know. But how much of we rich knowledge of history, the beautiful things and the way we celebrate as Sierra Leoneans. You know, I remember having Mr. Adedara Minaya and beautifully done with another sister. Bless her, I can't even remember her name. She's going to deal with me. Anyway, when they meet her, and the wealth of knowledge, the vast knowledge where Adedarami and that lady did impose in terms of the richness of Sierra Leone's history. You know, I learned a lot. But let me be fair to myself. Let me put myself into question. How many of that knowledge they are actually don't pass on to any of me picking them? Probably zero, none. You understand? But I'm relying on the education system in the UK for teach history to me picking them. Where, to be very frank, how much of those history can they teach my children? How much of those history can they teach your children? How much of those history can they teach our children? You know, so we need to take that ownership, that sense of responsibility for let we make sure say we are equally as responsible for educating and teaching we picking them the history of Sierra Leone. You know, because I had to touch on that background based on my topic. I'm still coming to my topic when SaLone Entertainment in history. You know. So, but I've been just going to get a holistic day without getting too specific on the keynotes them. So, if they say, with man don't say this na Black History Month, okay, let we use that this 1 month here, let we pass on the knowledge about Black history to we picking them. Let we tell them story, let we read books to them. I've got Papa Shakin book. I go pull on an archive now. Well, not in an archive really, because I know side. I go get to me picking them. I say when I look Papa Shakin history, when I read them, and let's talk about it. And I've got a few more Salonian books where on a salon related stories them. Let them read them. You know, simple things like Geneva on the road. You know, okay, those are stories written by Salonians, wealth of knowledge. Let them learn a little bit to that. Or we go deeper. We talk about the culture of Sierra Leone. Let's talk about the rich history of Sierra Leone. Let's talk about the way Sierra Leone becoming to being Sierra Leone. How many Sierra Leoneans to date? To be very, very sincere, if you know this answer, I want you give me a thumbs up or you give me a love sign. How many Sierra Leoneans then they will know the name where we actually got the name Sierra Leone from? If you watch me right now, it's just a simple question. How many Sierra Leoneans already watch me so we know who side we got the name Sierra Leone? I'm not talking about Freetown. I know they talk Freetown at the top of Sierra Leone. Who side we get the name Sierra Leone, and who done the person we give the name Sierra Leone, and waiting to be the original name before Englishman call and Sierra Leone. You understand? So waiting at the name Sierra Leone, the original name, and who done the people them we discover or the person we discover Sierra Leone and decided for call them that particular name day, and who side that person they come out and waiting at the name. Una just take a wild guess and tell me if you watch the program. I want to say good evening to una. Always don't join we. It's a quick program because we don't play music all evening whilst we be there live on the music playlist for now. We also play some good music for now, but we be get a meeting inside the studio, and as a result of that, I know I let me younger brother down DJ Ish. And I be need for deliver in request way ask me say if you can able do me show for me whilst me training session they go on, and I'm duly obliged. And like I said, we don't open diaspora voices to many people. It's not just to one person, and we go one for le una can join we na the studio, and una anybody, yes, the question is out there. Waiting at the original name for Sierra Leone. Who that na the person way give the name to Sierra Leone, the original name, not to Sierra Leone now, and whose country where that person they come up from. I go just want. It's just a simple question. Just a simple question. If you're not able, if you're not able for answer them, I will go na the answer. As you all know, Sierra Leone is called Sierra da Loa. Sierra da Loa, which means Lion Mountain. Lion Mountain, and the name na Pedro da Sintra, when a Portuguese sailor where they sail through the west coast of Africa, because those times it's about trading, it's about scouting for slaves and whatnot. But because of the time where he approached, where he reached now the shores of Sierra Leone. And thank you, Mr. Magical. Oh, well done. You see, this is the kind of guy, when somebody like that know the answer, he can't give you that. You don't say this man is a smart man. Where he can't give he say, well, I don't meet somebody we get a knowledge on it. You know, anyway, as I said, it sailed the west coast of Africa, and then but at the time it was the raining season. But because of the landscape of Sierra Leone, because of the structure of Sierra Leone, especially around about the capital city, Dentenende, and because the rain became very heavily, and there was lightning, and then there was thunder, and so within way then at this at the shores of Sierra Leone on the sea, and we were very lucky because we are one of very few countries in the world we get a very natural harbor, we get a deep water. Anyway, so the thunder and the lightning where thunder they crack, then the lightning so the image where they see, it was like a bed of lions the way they don't have mountains them where they actually, you know, I mean, anybody in themselves will be very scared and be very concerned and be very frightened. So as a result of that, they're not able to set sail into the shores, so he just stay around the banks of Sierra Leone, and then from there on he named the country Sierra da Loa, which means Lion Mountain. So he decided to call him Sierra da Loa, which means mountains of lions, because I don't ask a few of me Portuguese friends them, they know they call them say Lion Mountain, they say mountains of lions. So Sierra Loa means mountains of lions, and that hence the reason why Sierra Leone got the name Sierra da Loa. And it was later years down the line we decided, well, we did not decide, again, not so we know they decide for WeSef. It then decided to be called how you call the name, it became Sierra Leone by the British people. So another fascinating fact, isn't it? You see, so we need to know we rich history of Sierra Leone, and that's just on the name. So everything else, and then you get Freetown as the province of freedom, which a portion of land was bought for all freed slaves to live and cohabitate with the indigenous people them, and so on. But not to that I want to talk about today, to be honest with you. I want to talk about the SaLone Entertainment in history, because the reason being is I think one of the factors then they will make we not able for understand SaLone music to a point. I think one of the reasons why make we stop embracing Sierra Leonean music to the past is as they can say it's waiting to be with advantage now Indon can turn to be with disadvantage, because we country is developed at the time and we were blessed with rich talent pool of artists, talented people of various different factors, and we now be a dynamics of various kind of people. Them Sierra Leone was accessed by so many different cultures, so many different countries, so many different people. Them you remember say people they can't to Sierra Leone for can't educate, because we were as Sierra Leonean people, those who know it as we were the Athens of Africa. So because we were the Athens of Africa, the gateway was open for so many other countries them for sending people them to Kana Sierra Leone, because Sierra Leone was the land of the first. Everything was like almost the first educational center for Bay College, the first grammar school in West Africa, the first of, you understand, and so on and so on. So we were the land of the first. So if you're not the land of the first, and when it comes to entertainment, you're going to be the first in everything. So from a entertainment point, from a musical entertainment point to be specific, everybody wanted to come and learn the flavors, because we had good sound, we had good elements, we were rich in terms of gifted musicians, you understand, in many years gone by. I'm not going to talk about even 20-30 years. I'm talking about way beyond 30 years, 40-50 years, you understand, of we own parents, them parents that will be on day into music, you know. Everybody comes. So what did they happen? They infiltrate. So when they infiltrate, then come into we system, then they bring in their own thing. Because if you look at Sierra Leone, we played Jamaican music, we played soca music, with even this before the soca music, we play ska, we play deep reggae music, we play deep African instrumental music, just instruments. You know, I listen to some of I can listen to some of me step that did the music the way they just made music, no sound, no vocal, just music on its own instrumental, and then sweet stayed and sweet stayed and sweet. Then music then they then reach, then music then they full up, live band, live instrumentals are being used. You understand? So them people the way they come in for can settle either by education, either through trading and business, either through entertainment. When they bring in can they use small culture them, then they infiltrate within we system. What to be the strength of Sierra Leone at the time? Tolerance. We are so tolerant, you know. So Sierra Leonean people at large were so tolerant that we allow them people then they for penetrate into we culture, we style, and we easily adapted to them. And then whilst adapting, we forget waiting at we own richness in entertainment, waiting at the thing then the way they keep we own entertainment going, we own sound. We start to lose we sound in those donkey years, you know. And then you can see you start for the year a different kind of roots of music, a different kind. So we DNA begin to change, we pattern begin to change, we mindset begin to change. So it's not today we they ask say we don't lost the history of we music, or we don't lost the poem. It's because it don't go back down the years. Yes, people don't go say, well, down the years, then they play SaLone style music. Look, very well. It was the indigenous people that then they play SaLone style music. If you go back to the bands them, you know, back in the days, the bands then they play very heavily flavored SaLone style music, I will be honest, I will say to you, the bands that nobody play it, but you have to go deep into the villages. You have to go deep into the roots of SaLone. You know, the courtyards of the villages, the courtyard, the backyard of them Babylonian areas, them for let you hear deep SaLone sound, or you go into smaller yards, and then you go hear then SaLone sounds them. But when you come into the mainstream, waiting them they playing at the front door, you hear music of different flavor. Pardon me. You hear music of different flavor. You hear music where commercialized, even back then, commercialized. So when you had nostalgic sounds, then maybe they come out, where they come out like the boo-boo music, people then appreciate those music because then be don't begin scarce. Then be don't begin scarce. So when you hear the music of SEOG, they will fight and say, you know what, we they keep the element of the SaLone music. You hear the music of the so he condemned them. You understand? Ebenezer calendar there. Then people they played the instrument music. But on top of that, you had the commercialization music. Obviously, me on knowledge not too deep as 50 years ago. So I don't know about SaLone music 50 years gone back. You understand? But waiting begin they penetrate. Waiting we be they exposed to was a commercial style of SaLone music. So you go hear the bands, the Sierra Freak, the Super Combo, the Savannah 75s, and so on and so forth. Then they play SaLone music to an element, to a stage, but then they play commercial music. So you get the Zaire music, Congolese music, the Zouk, the Makossa, then they play them now front band, and they play them, and then the SaLone music then they not be they manifest. But you have to go deep into the villages for let you hear the SaLone music. So it's not today we they struggle for hear the real sounds of SaLone music, the richness of SaLone music. It's not today. Even back then, SaLone music don't suffocate because of what happened, because of we tolerance, we tolerance towards allowing other communities to infiltrate. We tolerant today. We say, oh, but every SaLone artist sound like Nigerian artists. Waiting do because of tolerance, because we are so tolerant that we don't open we radio station, then we airwaves them. We allow them for let the Nigerian music penetrate into we mainstream industry for come and infiltrate and what I would call them, destroy waiting our we own culture, waiting our we own values of music. We allow the Ghanaians to come in and manipulate with music. When you go back 20 years back, possible 30 years back, you understand? And then about 25 years ago, when me start for DJ music, I know, let nobody not fool you. They say SaLone music be they play then 10 and they SaLone music not be they play as much as what we think. Because those days you go lucky for play 3 or 4 SaLone music now a party inside London where it go be your Bonnie Mac, rest in peace, your King Masco, your Collins Pratt the Champ, your John Blah, your if you lucky, your Steady Bongo, your Kaba Brothers, and they're not they play them continuously. The DJs then we uncle the way we learn from the one who see they're not they play them continuously back to back. You go get maybe out of all the names then they were called, so your Vic Fonas, you understand? Their names then they were called, so maybe now 3 or 4 on that night they go get played. If you hear you Abdul TJ, that's now where they want play a boo-boo music, specifically type of a flavored music. Or you go hear you Dr. Olor where they want play a cultural type of music. But yet still, they may get SaLone music then the way they make. Even though then telling the Savannah 75s, the Sierra Freaks them, the Blind Musical Flames them, then one then you go hear them maybe once in a 3 months, or depends on this type party. You know what I mean? So We not even yagi the salon music the internet, but what we were heavily influenced. You know, I came into the industry where I can learn from my uncle, bless him. You understand? Where salon music inside the party, where salon party inside a salon party, the night would go for 6 hours. At least per night 6 hours then day or 8 hour party where you go get 3 hours worth of music. I they tell you for free, my brothers and my sisters, them I challenge anybody for challenge this way. And they can make so you understand it. You know go hear past 6 to 8 salon music. You will not hear in a 3 hours. In a 3 hours party, you know go hear more than 8 salon music. 10 if you really lucky. 10. What you go hear? You go hear dancehall. A raga, you go yeri raga, not to reggae, you go not to bashment, or you go yeri raga, you go yeri what's in call reggae, you go yeri plenty of soca, calypso, you go yeri Zaire music, Congolese music, you know what I mean, Zouk music, and then Ghanaian music, then send not the Nigerian music. You understand it? You go yeri the one and day a lot of the elements then they, you know. If you hear you King Masco, that means say maybe King Masco can pass na that party day. If you hear you Colin Spratt, that means say Colin Spratt can pass na that party day. If you hear you Bonnie Mac, maybe Bonnie Mac they perform na that party day, and so on and so forth. Even at the time when the Sabano 75s then they come, then they regroup, then they restructure the Sierra Freaks them, the Kabab Brothers them, then they try for do well your Steady Bongos and they release music. How many music Steady Bongo not release where we didn't at the side of the world yet, they know they play on a party. You know they hear Steady Bongo na party na ya. Now the side of the world. And this I tell you about 25 years ago when me come in the industry. So not to today salon music don't suffocate. So now I just want to we go back na the timeline for let we get a full understanding. Say if we they feel say salon music na today DJs they know they play na today you know they hear salon music na the club. Now today, you know the yeri salon music na events them enough of them. It's not because it started today. It's rich in with history for marginalization of Sierra Leonean music. So we don't marginalize. But if you even want to become an optimist about it, I will say to you today, it's a lot better. Because today we get DJs then where they speak up, where they use the volume in the right platform for speak up and challenge event promoters there, for challenge people the way they hire them privately in a party, for challenge club owners them and say, I go play salon music. How many DJs throughout their DJ career where don't DJ music for beyond 30 years and above, where actually go na say then be they religiously play salon music? No. A lot of the Salonians, they will escape or not to even escape, we don't get the opportunity for kind of this country on the side of the world, whether na the UK, whether na America or any other side of the world where they find themselves na the diaspora. We go actually say, when I left salon, not so where they salon, when I left salon, where I reached na me new land, you understand, of destination, when at the Western world, I be the area salon music more. The same way I be the area na salon. Then go lie to you. They not be the area. You go na house party self. You know the area salon music. Hence the reason why if you go to a standard there, most of the alumni today. You understand? In the alumni organization, Mina Edwardian. You understand? You go to the alumni organization, grammar school, Prince of Wales, FSSG, Girls High School, Government Secondary Technical School, and so on and so forth. And then they talk about the regional schools them where they out of Freetown. But most of the Freetown schools them you go there, you understand? We don't come abroad where they do events them, especially UK or no, but you understand? They will go bet you head if you play salon music. Because you know waiting on go bet you head. Most of the core of the people that were there are the alumni, where they actively now the organizers them, they're not exposed to salon music. So a lot of those people that were there inside the organization, and they're not exposed to salon music. Because they're not exposed to salon music, their appetite towards salon music is very, very low. They will appreciate you, King Masco, because it's almost like one of them. They will appreciate you, you Bonnie Mac, then go appreciate you Collins Pratt, then go appreciate a bit of gospel music and so on and so forth. But you try for go play other commercial music, say like go play the Kaba Brothers. Now a typical school alumni, your academy, you Albert Academy, or you Sierra Leone Grammar School, or you Methodist Girls High School, or you Methodist Boys High School, or you Government Secondary Technical School, and so on, you convent, name all of them within London. You Annie Walsh Memorial School, name them, go there, try for play a music where not to know they represent either A, the person not get a Creole descendant program where they get that background there, or somebody where an artist where not get any affiliation to being a Creole person. You understand it? They know they take them. They know they take. It don't make you as a bad DJ. It's just that because of the people, the core of people, the way surround Panda organizations, and we don't know kind of this country for about 40 plus years. They're not exposed to SaLone music. So because they're not exposed to SaLone music, so they would rather you play Love in There, you understand it? They would rather you play Poco Party All Net. They would rather you play Bring Back the Milk and Honey. They would rather you play Calypso. They would rather you play Soca. But if you play anything to do with Kaba Brothers, you play anything to do with you Vic Fona, you play anything and so on and so forth that they're not related to, you understand? They're not the taker. Then go walk out of the dance floor. It does not make you a good DJ. So you get to be a very, very strong DJ. And over the years, people are like, we don't find ourselves, they don't challenge we. And we don't challenge them in turn to say, if I am playing my music and I want to represent SaLone music strongly, the same appetite where you go show to Poco Party when a 50-year-old music plus, you understand? The same appetite where you go play for, to where you go show towards dancehall soca, and so on. Show them same appetite and they towards you decent Sierra Leonean music. Then they where you go play you Zozo Swaibu, you go play you Sabano 75, you go play and so on and so forth. You know, how many times any of we don't hear Miata Fambule na SaLone music na SaLone party? So the marginalization of Sierra Leone music in the entertainment industry not to today is start. You understand? So I just want to put that twist there for let people they understand. Say when people then they say they know they play enough SaLone music today, I will say today it is far better because I get the evidence. I've only been in the industry for about 25 years. You understand? You know, and active for about 20 years. But I can tell you now, say today it is far better. The quality of the production done better. They're getting better at the videography. They're getting better technically. You understand? It is better at how the DJs then they play the music now. DJs now then defend themselves so they get voice. So but back then, you understand? Back then it was a struggle. It was a struggle. You understand? It was a struggle completely for it was a struggle completely for the Sierra Leonean entertainment industry. I'll just because the reason why I bring this conversation, I want to let we understand. I really want to let we understand. When me, DJ Little, when I turn up na party, and I feel say SaLone music for be represented, I feel say I get the right for let SaLone music be represented. Because if you as a celebrant not get the appetite for open your hand and be open-minded towards Sierra Leone music, then waiting you want call yourself is the question I go ask you. Waiting you want call yourself. And if you as a Sierra Leonean, me growing up, me picking them, you know, then today, me Bobo, they do music, the big one now. You know, I was shocked the first time where Ayeri and Pai Music, he used Creole Pai Music. And that was one of his very first music. I said, what? This boy can, because you know why? Because I had influenced him one way or the other. not even knowing. Me two girl picking them, way young, where then they dance. You understand, eh? Then they dance to salon music. You will not go ever see them in the Nepal cultural dance. You will not see them they dance to salon music. Because why? I had influenced them. I am influencing them somehow. How many of una way them una don't born una picking them na host religiously una they listen to salon music inside una host them where una get una 60-inch television, smart TV, you understand, eh? We know they lock them on YouTube playlist all day. They play the video mix, they play Wizkid mix, they play continuously, religiously, they play foreign music mix. How many of we restaurants that when are we biggest restaurants in this country when we know of inside Southeast London? When are we biggest restaurants them where you go walk there on a Friday evening, Saturday evening, Sunday evening, you read and they play salon music continuously on their playlist? No, it not they happen. It not they happen. We go now one meeting very recently. Now one of we respected restaurants them. We be they get a meeting based on salon music and SaLone Entertainment and bring in a Salonian artist again na the country. We dey na the meeting. The audio over we aid where they play continuously. Music after music, Nigeria music. Music after music, Nigeria music. All man they look themselves. All man they look themselves. Nobody no gap for talk. All we colleagues the way they nobody no gap for talk. Nah gap. That's when I give me 1 minute. I don't tell nobody anything. As soon as give me 1 minute, I go to the manager of the restaurant. I say, do you are big? I say, would they get meeting and about salon music and SaLone Entertainment? One bring one artist come. I say, it don't look good. The music all over the in Nigeria music. I said, do you put salon music? I said, yeah. So, you understand, eh? So, you know, argue me, again, for be honest, he just said, yeah, sorry. You understand? But I had to remind him, you understand, to change the music. Because, as far as I'm concerned, when he changed the music, when I can't do, because I take a few more minutes up there. When I count on people that begin hearing music, all man look. They say, hey, the Moses, you don't do them again. Because all man knows say straight away, let me go do that. That's the kind of position you place yourself. I'm not afraid nobody. Yes, now in place of work, now in office, now in restaurant, now in business, now in owning business. But if I don't exercise my voice, the least he could have said is no. If I don't exercise my voice and stand up for salon music, then I don't feel my duty as a DJ. I don't feel my music as somebody who love the entertainment industry. I don't feel my music to me salon brothers and me salon sisters them where they make genuine effort for try for succeed inside this very difficult industry already. Already within we salon community, we they compete so hard in the music industry. Now you're being pitched against other countries them way. Yes, clinically them better pass we. I get DJs them, with brothers and with sisters them, where they knock their chest, they say, if they pay me for play Nigerian music, I go play Nigerian music all net. Fine. I don't get no problem with that. But then ask yourself, say, na Nigerian man hire you? Ask yourself that question they. Ask yourself that question they say, na Ghanaian person hire you? Na foreigner hire you on a salon person hire you? Tell the salon person where hire you say, I they play a portion of salon music and I go represent that portion of salon music there. As good as I can. Don't get me wrong. I do play commercial music which are not SaLone music. But I make sure say mistake for represent salon music will be represented and I go put my foot firmly on the ground for ensure say salon music is represented. Because as I go back to una and tell una say not to today salon music begin marginalized. This na Black History Month. Let we think about the history of SaLone Entertainment. Let we think about the history of SaLone music. Back then, they marginalized we King Mascos then at this world. They marginalized the champ them. You know, I can listen to the champ. I remember saying to him, I say one day, you need for wake up some of them classic tune them where you do. The champ get one music where Alec, they call him Gani. Waiting Gani, they tell me, say, wake up in the morning. Gani, they tell you, say, make you honor the Lord. Honor the Lord. Honor the Lord. Gani, they tell you, say, make you honor the Lord. Now, that is one of the most quality, typical SaLone elements. Very fine tune. Very, very nice tune. I challenge anybody, if you don't get the music, ask me. I'm very happy to release the music for now. You understand, eh? And then you get things that like Waka Waka baby, you business they hurt me. Go na net, you come back na morning. Harry life in no good. Baby, do you sit on Waka Waka? You understand, eh? These are quality. You know, you get the King Mascos them. Na me on den see, eh? Na me on den see. Then take them on them. You know, we grew up. You understand? And the Bonnie Mac, the legend, the Savannah 75. Mama do ya when you can picking them. Coco Rioko, Coco Rioko, Coco Rioko, chicken de crow for day. You know the Miata Fambulas them. I make alone, I be just so. These kind of things. You know, go back to the rich history of SaLone music. If we not stop for marginalized SaLone music, we not go allow SaLone music for breathe. Yes, when I go talk say the Nigerian music, they better pass SaLone music. You know why? It's not that the artists are more talented. I want to make that very clear because I get very limited time. Because as I say, we'll be playing music at the first hour. This last 40 minutes, I'll be just one up small more thing. You understand? As I say, it's not that the foreign artists are more talented than the SaLone artists. Me, I the stand up tall for SaLone artists. And any sector where you go, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the even non-talented. So the Nigerians, they get the non-talented, the Ghanaians, the Zimbabweans, the Ugandans, the Kenyans, the South Africans, and so on and so forth. They get the non-talented. We self get the non-talented. The difference then where especially the Nigerians and the Ghanaians who I go use now as an example, then get past it's investment. Then get people them we're able for invest into the business because they're not real risk takers. Then get the confidence for put the money, you understand, down and say, yeah, I'm going to invest in this because I believe in this music industry. I believe in this entertainment industry. So then get the confidence for stand up tall and invest in SaLone music, in their own country music. So that's the reason why you see some of the artists them way as soon as they source small potential upon them, they go give them the full package. A quality recording studio, a decent studio engineer, we get the knowledge, the best quality video, the best choreography in terms of dancing, the best fashion for the video. But if you go team up next to that person, it will walk past bat. But when makeup don't make up that person, they very, very nice. They don't make them look handsome. They don't go na one pan clothing shop them. Na the city inside Victoria Island, na Nigeria. Or any of the big cities then in Nigeria. They don't go give them the best attire. They don't necessarily they pay for them clothes. Then you cut a deal with the fashion industry. You hire them clothes today for the 2 days or the 3 days where they can't do the video shoot. You put that quality video day out. You shoot the video, you return the clothes then back. You not keep them for yourself. It's branding. You make sure that whenever you go out, you say, this clothes were well, so you understand, eh? Nah, this boutique na there I get them from. You understand? For me clothes. You make sure that you're not going for talking at your video, but you go talk at any outside you go. You talk say the house where we use for we video shoot. Now Reggie Cole in house na they are used for me video shoot. Reggie Cole na give me in entire house. Talk am. No not chest, no hide and say, but we know so go so the car. When Reggie Cole put Zainab Sharif na a jet. How much credit did she give back to Reggie Cole? I don't know. Did she turn around and go public whenever they do an interview? They say the jet where I use now Reggie Cole provide for me that jet today. It cost them over nearly £100,000. No, he not go talk him because he want to take the self glorification for himself. So these are the kind of things. So that side in them better pass we. We on the other hand, you understand? If somebody like that, artists like that, don't prove so dishonest, disloyal, and ungrateful towards Reggie Cole, you feel say if another artist one can shoot a video and say one can access Reggie Cole in host, Reggie Cole go say can use me host, he go think twice. You feel say Silverstone go open up in or Glenn of Team Salute go open up in studio to another SaLone artist for go record it. Where you the SaLone artist, where you go for go record it, na Congo Sana you can go to Silverstone, or you can go Congo Sa to Glenn, because you can other artists their name for go put them down. No, it not go happen. You understand? So people them, we all get a responsibility. We all get a responsibility for make sure say in order for the SaLone music for manifest, for survive, for thrive. Now the global market, we all get the link together. If we all want for sit down and say we want to put on the most successful shows together, we get for stop talking and start acting. We all get for believe in we self passionately, and we get for trust in each other. I always say one thing, yeah, and I say this: love is different from loyalty. You don't need to love me, but you need to be loyal towards my trade. If you don't get for love me enough, but if you loyal towards the trade, you loyal towards the entertainment industry, you loyal towards the SaLone music industry, then you they go for love the music. Do you understand how they go with this? You understand how they go with this? So you don't need for love SaLone music. Be loyal towards SaLone music. Be loyal towards SaLone entertainment industry. If you loyal towards SaLone entertainment industry, then you they go for love the music. We know they do that enough. We know they do that enough. So that's what we need for do today. Today, we brother KME don't put on a show about a year, 2 years ago, where now the Echo Fest successfully. It come back, it can repeat that day. Waiting SaLone people then they say out here that look at the pack and I talk boku rubbish. Uda they talk say you should not for full up because Mahmoud they know they Uda they talk say it go can make all the profit back, you know, put money in them but what and you understand? That is not being loyal. That is you they kill the industry. You don't kill the industry because you know they destroy Kabaka. You they destroy the SaLone industry. It's not Kabaka you they have a go at. You're not having a go at Kabaka. You they have a go at the SaLone industry. Because if you feel say Kabaka part company with Mahmoud, so Kabaka not for do a successful show, or Mahmoud not for do a successful show, you understand it? And then you feel say Echo Fest Volume 2 not get for full up, but you go and talk all the kind of thing, you they destroy the SaLone entertainment industry. Be loyal towards the entertainment industry. No play the man, play the game. If you play the game, you go win. If you play the man, you the loss. We don't see that day by every sport. You go for go play the man, you the loss. By playing the man, you they lose focus on the bigger game, the holistic picture. So I they call on my brothers and my sisters them. This na a short one. Wabuan can go now for let we think. Say where you sit on na you host, where you sit on na you motuka, where you sit on na you iPad, where you sit on na you laptop, where you then na your phone, you they play one Nigerian music after the other. You they play one Ghanaian music after the other. You they play one Zimbabwean music after the other. Think about a certain young man called Slim G. When I'm one of the most talented team in Bobo don't see. He get one whole album, hit after hit. If that Bobo day Slim G na been foreigner, By now, all man they can talk about what's name call her? This Tanzanian artist. I don't even know his name. Just, no one will say how much I'm not really connected to other people than country their music so much. You understand? But because it is sing pantimini, when I don't marginalize them, the Mende people they not go out for listen to what they talk. The Creole people they not go out for hearing what they talk. The Shabo people they not go out for hearing what they talk. The Limba people they not want for hearing what they talk. But go and listen. If you don't understand that same time when you go ask Ugandan friends say waiting in the talk pa mansa go ask you Timini brother or you Timini sister say waiting Slim G they talk what. Not talk say me and you waiting they talk safe. Then Boba where they don't sabi sing no more then go begin they go sing pan the language. Now so you they talk me sister. Now so you they talk me brother. You they talk and say when they not sabi sing then they go sing pan their own language. But why make you not go talk so? But the person we sing Mansa. Why make you not go talk so? But the person we na Tanzanian artist. Why make you not go talk so? But the person we na South African artist. Why make when a young Timini brother he sing beautiful song? You understand about for my own mother tongue. When we all come on that country day, just because you not belong to that tribe day, you're not interested for listening to that music day. Why make now only Bobby, you know, main the person, now that they know what you want for listen to? Why make it be say you Limba man, you understand now only Babere no more you want for listen to? Why make you Creole man, you understand now Kabo, now you know what you want for Yegi too? Or Bonnie Mac, or you King Masco, or you Collins Pratt. Why make na the number you want for Yeri? Why make you not go become open-minded towards this SaLone music as a holistic picture and understand say SaLone music, you understand it doesn't matter. We belong to about 16 to 17 different tribes then. If the SaLone person way no belong to your tribe sing music, if the music sounds good, embrace it. The same way they embrace you foreign music, where you know they hear not the way the person they talk, but you go dance like Chris Dog. Where you don't know if na cost them they cost you mama. You understand it? But you go dance like Chris Dog. By the time you go ask you foreign party say, we don't dance to that one because that one is just rudeness music. SaLone man sit down here then they for don't go poop panda for don't song. We don't know you waiting in the song, but we for don't poop with the cut out. We don't know if na hypnosis music. We don't know if na double music, but if na SaLone artist been sing that song this way, they go and for on go on. You understand? Then go say, look at, now the dogs way they take so. Now that make it they go and for on go on. You know, we get for keep an open mind, me brothers and my sisters them. We really get for keep an open mind. I will stand up tall and embrace SaLone music to the best as I can. Because if me not embrace SaLone music today, then I don't deserve the name where they call me. You understand? I they play other music them. I they play non-SaLone music them. But let we become open-minded. The chance they will they give them foreign music them. Let we get into we brothers and we sisters the way they make so much effort. Then they make so much effort. Then they go to all extent. Then they spend one of the most expensive videos them. Where I know of 2 SaLone artists the way they put money per videos then at this country where me know about. Alonzo, Ebizi. These are SaLonian guys. If you watch them video them, it is as good as any the video in music or even better video quality. It is as better than waiting and calling him Whiskey the music. If you look at Silverstone in videos them, Silverstone invests in his videos. These are SaLonian artists. Why you not go embrace Alonzo in video and play Alonzo in video all day that you host? Why? Why you not go say today me playlist na me YouTube and they play one all Alonzo all net? For let me picking a while waking up morning, Sunday morning. Now Alonzo now they wake up to what they do we home cleaning. Why? Why? Why does it have to be you wake up with Tiwa Savage? Why? Why don't you play your Sugar Lulus of this world? Why don't you play your Roses? What's happened to you? I shall see you Princess Padua them and so many of the SaLonian artists there where they make effort One of the greatest artists and women, artists of young generation, we me respect. Mato. I respect him so much. So much, Mato. Because of the way he comport himself. Respected selling artist. Why you can't open your mind? When I approach you, say, if I want to put Mato for can perform, and he say, no bring a camo, then they don't all. But if I want to give you other foreign artists, elect a 60-year-old artist, you want Sunday. But you your sister. If I say can bring King Masco, no, I will know a Masco there. Waiting do. But you ready for go pay 5,000 pounds for let them can give you sip the ranks. Really? Let's be loyal. Like I said, you don't have to love the music, but be loyal to the industry. If you're loyal to the industry, then you go for love the music. And we will get the responsibility. Let's all shut up and come together and work. Most of we they talk a lot of crap. And sometimes that includes myself. I use myself as an example. Most of we they talk a lot of crap. Let we come together. There's a lot of we find we sending out so many different groups, forums, them, what we mean well, what they talk about the selling and industry. A lot of we talk a lot of crap. If we really mean them, let we come together and do something about the selling and music industry. If we're serious about it, maybe the businessman will come and say, we're serious about it. I'll leave you to that with that. Hope say me Lily word on the SaLone Entertainment and the history of SaLone. As I say, if I can just summarize, one of the main reasons they want to make a decide for do this is just for let una know say SaLone music not to 2015 then begin marginalize them. Not to 2019 then begin marginalize them. Not to 2010. Not to 2000. Not to 1990. Not to 1980. SaLone music then begin marginalize them way back then. I go na the basic history. Because now we as SaLonians, now we become the problem. Because of we tolerance level. We are so tolerant to SaLone, to other people, their music, that we forget what we brothers and we sisters them. Where they make genuine effort. If you go back in the 1980s, you want for really good SaLone music, you got for go to village, you got for go upline, for go really good SaLone music. We band sets, they always be they play, they all na foreign music them they play. Then go team up all net, they play, and then club them, then they sing Bob Marley. All net, then they sing Bob Marley, then they sing Peter Tosh, the band them. Then they play Kanda Bongo Man. All them, the band sets them. But if they get the Kaba brothers, there will be the struggle for breakthrough to the SaLone music. If they get the steady bongo, the way they struggle for letting the SaLone music go commercial, and so on and so forth. But we band them all be there and play foreign music. Then go they sing them one SaLone music. Oh. Boys say don't sing that one SaLone music no more. Then cut out. Foop. Then go back and begin to play commercial music. Then play Kanda Bongo Man, pass out Kanda Bongo Man, play Kanda Bongo Man safe. Yeah? We band center, we get band, we be the sing Kofi Olumide, pass out Kofi Olumide, they sing Kofi Olumide. Papa Wemba them. We get man, we play Papa Wemba, then pass out Papa Wemba, play Papa Wemba. If you hear with sister, the way they sing Yvonne Chaka Chaka, pass out Yvonne Chaka Chaka. So nothing no change. Today, SaLone artists, they try to pretend saying that you are Savage or Yemi Alide or Chidima. Not to today start. But let we open with all, let we tolerate, let we allow the likes of Rose, Princess Padua, Aisha C, Sugar Lulu, Mato, Empress P, Star Zero, and so on and so forth. Well, let we allow them sisters then they for flow. I don't even call the brothers them. Because them bokute the left. Let we allow them for flow. Jasmine, a young Jasmine, my own niece, na SaLone where I don't adopt. Super talent. Chobi Asa, they Ghana now. They fed for Makeup, only 14 years old. We remember away 6-year-old. They fed for Makeup. A mama so supportive. They try to make sure say in musical career grow. Let we allow them one and day for rise. Then in the future, the Chobiasas of this world, the Queen J, where they ready, where they try for Makeup, the Jasmine them, Let we allow the let them flow. I go left for that. God bless you. Enjoy the rest. I will be back in the studio tomorrow, but not to me own show. Now my big sister show, I start assisting the health show. It gets a very special guest from Toshpa, and then they come tomorrow, and we hope say when I go join and support we on Diaspora Voices. As we all know, we do it 5 days a week, and then a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and when I support we this Saturday, na my own school, my alma mater. We na St. Edward Secondary School, and as I say, me then at the DJ playlist, and I will fight. Elect now one song they Aramila play. I will make sure say SaLone music is represented inside that one green song they what they play. And also we not go play other music demo, but we go play SaLone music. I know say the battle against me Creole brother them, and some of me country brother they don't talk Creole, and some of we wishy-washy them. But if me play, they allow me to play. When me name them that playlist, I go represent SaLone music. So if you're not Edwardian where they out yonder, you didn't at the UK and Ireland, it's not too late yet. Buy your tickets, let you can support your school, your alma mater. That 50 pound the way they give could be your only contribution for the entire year. But the difference what they go make, it's incredible. It's incredible. You know, me not a regular, I'm a registered paid member. Na St. Edward Secondary School, and I attend the meeting regularly because of my busy schedules, but I care and I love my school. Educated in St. Edward's from, well, I'm class of 89, so do the math. From 85, I enter secondary school to 89. So, and they expose me, I all in it. You understand? So, I call on all brothers there and sisters then we join St. Edward Secondary School in the 6th form. Let them come support we. It's important we raise this fund for we school. It's very, very important. So, please, please, please. That 50 pound the way they can give, it might look too heavy, but that will be the only 50 pound probably way they contribute to that school day till the following year. So deal with the big. If you're not able to cancel, if you're outside of the diaspora and you're outside of the UK, and then you get a family member where you want to buy a ticket for, buy the ticket for them. And then give the ticket reference number to that person there. Let the person go and support and let them can attend. It's going to be a fabulous night. Me know they put me and Pan Edwards dinner dance it well. No, it's not gonna happen. They know me. I see God make me so at all so. That's so I get none bad. So I will make sure say Saturday night, the 12th of October, Edwards dinner and dance is gonna be absolutely spot on. The entertainment then will know say for the first time the music is being mastered by the master. Believe you me. It's going to be mastered by the master, and I intend for take over the night when it comes to the entertainment side, the party side. I get respect for my brothers them, DJ Phones and DJ Ambrose. We don't do them all over the years, but on Saturday night when I go make way for me small after the official business done, let we entertain we audience them and we guest them. And I call on all Edwardians them again. It's not too late yet for push and push and push. Let we sell the tickets. It's up to us to make the night a very successful night. Do ya, my brothers and my sisters them. I encourage you now, pass the word and pass the word. Thank you. We get Vosnector gets in boat ride very Saturday for we were at the entertainment industry. Una win at the socialites them, we all win at the socialites them. If you're able, join Vosnector, win a we own brother man, former chairman of the DJ Union, let we support him as well. It's a classic, it's the first time, it's a classic bus ride, entertainment. You want to be part of it, support Vosnector as well this Saturday. God bless Una, God bless Mama SaLone. I am DJ Little. I will stay and I will die as a Salonian. Peace.
If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but a car rank 1. If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but a car rank 1. Wolves for sure got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, man, forget it. Who would've thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Fiats, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Wolves for sure, car leasing for every credit score. If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but a car rank 1. Wolves for sure got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, man, forget it. Who would've thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Fiats, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Wolves for sure, car leasing for every credit score.